do an animated GIF texture, what you'd have to do, you'd have to take a film strip. You have to take the animation of the GIF basically and unwrap the animation so that each frame is side by side by side by side. And they have to be like 256 by 256 or 512 by 512 each cube. This is 8192 by 256. That'll allow up to 32 pictures to be in sequence. Basically the frames of the GIF. If you only got 4 frames, that's fine too. You can do it with 4 frames. It's got different timing, that's all. And then when you get into Blender, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to assign what's going to be that texture. Like how I did with the eyeball here. It's going to make the thing look like it's blinking an eye instead of looking like a fake thing. So you say, well, I want to put that GIF texture here. Well, you got to edit the UVs because the UVs aren't right, obviously. So if we look at the UVs on that side, you see that's a perfect square that fits. But when you first make it, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be something like this. You're going to see this, and it's going to kind of span over it all. You got to unwrap the UVs using cube projection. That'll make it a perfect cube that'll fit perfectly inside there. But then you got to move it because it's going to be in the middle most of the time. You'll move it to the very first frame and you'll zoom in as close as you can so that it's damn near perfect. Because if it's off, it's going to look off in the game too, or it's going to drift. Well, it'll drift if you get the timing wrong. So we export this to the game, we get to the game, and we got to import it in. And when we import it in, we got to assign the timing. It's not going to animate asset browser. And that's actually what I was working on when I seen the text come through. I said, you know what, I can do that real quick. I can do it quickly, I think. Once this thing gives me back my damn mouse. Well, man, I tell you, that's some shit, ain't it? I don't know what's going on with it. That shit, man, what the hell? Man, let's tell you, man, this is some shit, ain't it? When you're trying to make a video and you some shit don't make no sense sometimes what it does. It's crazy ass things. You know, I don't know, man. It's aggravating. So we put it in the art folder. We just made that new thing. We just called it new folder. We didn't even name it. And we put that in here. So we'll scale it up real quick so we can see what we're looking at. And you'll see the one side that I did fix it. It's hard to do that with one hand. The one side that I did fix it on here will be the animated side. So then we got to go to the material editor, and then here you'll see our film strip. We got to go down to animation, sequence animation, and then tell it how many frames per second. The more frames per second, the lower quality it's going to get. It's going to get pixelated if you do it too fast. And then, God damn it, get off the screen here. Then the most important thing is the timing, the frame timing. It's probably going to be something like 0.03. Control click. 0.03125. Now, do you see it kind of moving around? Well, that's because some dummy didn't stay still and they're moving. But this is it's gonna look pretty good on that dummy, but it's gonna be drifting, and that's what sucks about it. I gotta fix that. So what that means is I gotta redo it basically. If you want, I'll probably have to redo it. I'll redo it maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. And maybe, I don't know, if I don't redo it, I'll see if I got time to get a GIF. If you got a GIF you want to email me, We can try to use that one. I'll make a video on it.